Lead Kotoko Aziz Diary. I've always been saying one thing about this game. How I am now, you dear children, to be your clubs in the BOA. Your company for be a D club and any moment to make of a player, but regardless of the coach who hangs up at the dugout about between the player Krona Yejuma. We've seen technical directors at some point Monchi and the top players for Sevilla. Whoever we coach no, Monchi has an idea. Who and Neymar Sevilla fans omope. Who and Neymar and Penifo team and club president and the deputy whoever or your Penimu or Sevilla no. Monchi understands the ethics and how Sevilla works. So the player bar naturally the player fit into a more ideology how they sees and Neymar. It's Kotoko pay me number one they say. Yeah, man the coach the confidence on twice on your jumana and I say season the baby ya me aka say Kozito called technical directorate role na foul originally na aka say coach won kakra ya de kwatena na different coach aba be fa seat no so san common ya settled there then I can be talking about Walid Neymar we good we say the baba but san common amba ya okofa play boy league mo ye ni mo ochina coach we ncha ade china we na eba ya na disrupted the course of the team. A disruptive players, no. Player be on my coach be no confine buy, but coach we buy no penasem, obey you. Players or coach carries it to a confine or buy. But are you telling me about when you're on home, or who play your penasem, or who play your attitude? Be a man of genius, say, who the who ye ain't be a daughter Emmo, no. Zito young who's adiano. It happens,
yeah.
But, ain't what say, and the piano yaw. Coachy, you been your place, you bet gadamo, na coachy department, no. Who, Enko say, and you been your coach, na squad, no, Yenjomundi. Kotoko had Ogum, near Sake 21. Now there are players available, but coaching department, no, in young who the team better so, coach, Zito better so be it. Now, Mamia Zoom say on the coach or the Kotoko Africa. Yeah, cementing the position, no, it's been concreted. The community say, Walid Neymar a quality player or you upgrade on Baba Yaya. Oh, Walid you upgrade on Baba Yaya. My kind of baby Patrick Asare Duba or by the ball or to left back or smart and an ball. But I told many people say players back stay. Patrick Asare will come and stay. Now on young free brekumumpo. I spoke a lot about Lodamo. I say Kote na ebono, but Lodamo about Betu Kote. I told them Samba will be their best defender. Mekai. Walid Neymar, the guy you see on your TV no. Wa bought Ash Gold, wa bought Insuatrama. Insuatrama ko Africa no. Ubenya or typical 4-2-3-1-1. Steven Diu nam nifaso na kwabrameda ena benkum so number 10 o just strike and no Collins Kujo achi. And nasa makajekum no wa Walid Neymar.
Aish.
Enti Kotoko e problem na boy just strike and achi as number 10 dia. Walid Neymar hon komo na mudi no mo mani sin tentem. Ade ba ko mahu about Walid Neymar say on time injury and call out to nche bebre sa you are Ash Gold squad na ye wo Ash Gold pa na Walid nya bi bono say na uni Ash Gold squad no a yaw obeka se me ha mani squad even after say akamenko am free team no mu koye anabila koye na beka apia makati seto say seme bana hene David Abangra ko jwa wakukra e kwa we game a otimi bo 6. Ash Gold kwa wafa being the first ever side or wafa e was so gakope Ash Gold na koye Asante Kotoko with Dr. Ogumusu koye bi Ash Gold enya very solid team be ball ko jam wako 6 and a ball ampem da Costa or right back. Ash Gold had a very tight squad but now Walid Neymar onya bi mura so me kaso ni bobo
yeah.
Now goalkeeping department na me Kotoko kakra Camara minimum state so obekwa na obesti but sometimes because obeda your first choice me answer asem na wokopa ba o Frederick Asare national goalkeeper and na ni tiri kra nyeye na say Camara atu no ne empire all born say obesanya back to the back to the goal post wabeda na wanya blaster shout out in course no bio say no that second ho all born pa say Camara say prayer suspension empire bia obo bia ono anim obenya bia da no yawo Musa kofa Aziz diary the number oh Aziz ba betu Camara Aziz ba beto so mienu ana Aziz ba beja to so beto so miensa you create confusion goalkeeping department no ya na yehye obenya obi a wo giri tum se o starter wo ho ne wenya obi obetimi na compete wo third choice no na dia ma goalkeeper wo develop ya fe na wo ba it's if Atao no young goalkeeper no koto betimi ma that chance na oba kakra so that he understands empanimfo no na ko first starters me nsa ne ba dia obi a person start yaw do you think say Frederick Asare begia to me say Camara new season no smooth next season Camara say start na Frederick Tibenchi na say sumuna no I think it will work that way
onya Black Stars more be san ko bi
so omonye serious na
you was no so na here discuss say ka nya yen goalkeeping department na there yen first second and third choice and yen local league because we feel these guys equally and they deserve the chance but on merit omo
so deserve somewhere but so justify say I'm number 1 no yeah. Lawrence out of lines they him go order Kobe be very go stars this season 18 clean sheets assistance on the boss one Benjamin Asare the boss last year Benjamin Asare had the most clean sheets in our league he had 18 a few years 16 but yes last year 18 a few years 16 clean sheets no but Kobe so the same thing even Kobe so 16 but me can the difference between these goalkeepers no and the Kotoko a goalkeeper there se Camara nko na Frederick Asare nko ya Aziz the man nko Kotoko nse sika Aziz is my friend
free
on fan cheme yeah now the salary ya nka ho asem obeda tua obi 100 million not bench as third keeper obe risk sa now we tua 1,500 2,000 they a third choice or you developing goalkeeper or around the age of 18 19 over why would you keep 3 utia be 80 million man Frederick utia 80 man Aziz utia 80 man Camara the number so him why would you be doing that financially it's not prudent sporting wise I can say for me and say the bench yo I am saying say you create issues our bench besides match day on fat 3 goalkeepers in my bench obeja baako ho enu ntina na third one yakra no baako be wa betena bench na baako start game no hardly would you see 2 goalkeepers on the bench so Aziz deal ni there me name how concrete it is but me kapudi enti Kotoko di Aziz won come na free agent Aziz is my friend ben yasa me discussing say but I am looking at it from the club's perspective now Aziz also what the make na say oba be to captain or yes second goalkeeper o and a Camara so it's also show growth ni the club you choose ana atagula yaka ekonya bi boy yaka na totola me ho yenka o destination matters most to growth no Aziz former wanyan we do oba no be first choice they are super because on go that pa but what if it changes has a folk pay Vance say Wusu season as Samates edge league no obia ball kay kabaso because on a overall best player in the Ghana Premier League kayeke and obi also boss say without the abasupa but in my opinion the best player in that Samates team no was Vance say Wusu injuries are Ama Kazola Andrew Babi and pese hu no injuries are Ama Jack Osei Andrew Babi pese hu no unfortunately even so say Wusu ya adwuma ni nyina de Samates so ye local league num omo the next elite stage of the competition in Africa no na even sepra Samates they were devoid of their best player in the Africa ni profile net say obo benkuma fam na mom ono no star no cross ball o tired ba 29 nifa no so no asoma ball no kopo num wo hu sa de ni bi no
obo short na ngasa
ntinye se
target
ntinye so de kwafefa benkum na cross be so amwapem ball no he dribbles his way out no manipulative ball na kakra no nya space osoma ball no senko he's an inverted winger who naturally don't apply the line on far line also sir but o inverted by finfin he's trickery very fast and very very good in terms of shooting say as of kunya no yo say come see you in last couple of seasons open creators I mean make a wider creators he has for fullbacks okay the days of Avuka Dennis Kosa Radio Vuka Dennis Kosa Samuel Inkum ayomona fullbacks na yadwuma no na Kotoko so was ade no Imoro Ibrahim Okreti how many assists voni 10 assists as a fullback and my Bella any other strikers no so has to depend a lot on fullbacks but then say fullbacks need to provide bebre sa When about has 2? How many chances in what create? What to 2 in Kumwe? Do you see the differences? No, Vukari then is course have you been able to replace it? Have you been able to replace these guys? And to when you replace them, no one you'll be to say Ivan so say Usudia. And he has a folk, a man on your ha. No more far boy in a signature in 10 times so. Name when come you made in subject to the current physical state. Because born your body me in what dream and our pomodin said ye city. Tesadia ka baby jet, 7 up here, Kebasa form ba. I didn't know now honamno anyhow anyway. So Evans of your injuries never. The physical state to say, has it got into the optimal level to play 90 minutes, 70 minutes, 50 minutes, sign of free injury, but what drew? And one has worked to look at that department medically. Now, any certified on weird Evans is a super player. Ampadu so Bekomunjan Manenko has found Ampadu Manenko. In the form article, he's not coming back, he's not reviving. I don't see Ampadu Mihuno or Liberty in BM. I don't see Ampadu. He was a captain. He's been part of your national team. You know, Ampadu has been part of the Meteors, the Chant team, and all of that. But football, either you are retrogressing, not just when you know over free game room, or would retrogress a uniform. Ampadu, where is your form? Okay. Also, quite has in Jano Mane uncle.
Steve.
Fancy, Ampadu the end made the best chance here. You see. Sometimes you ask yourself, say, players be or quality be, and you always expect to see them at certain level. And a clear case, Ampadu, on himself now a captain for Liberty Professionals, and he played very well. And son all called Legon Cities, but Osei such players and quality, you ask yourself, say, is it a case of yen as a club and you are managing a year and as or not as a person and are managing a whole year? Because at some point this season, now he was frozen out of the team. Reports in the same said only coach, problem kakra. But fancy, every quality obe spending on, there are certain level of expectations. So Ampadu, this is what we expect. So it then bounces back to the question of how do you manage him in terms of niawaye no and then niaye pay free no the sporting wise no if keeping him off na beboyana. And this season what she has right back position and also on laterals no entimi impacti omo game no so much. Seasons ago send our ball Radio Vuka and the likes no even Fatao of Karela no me much more involved omo game him. But this season, the quality of Ampadu, because for a chunk of games or more boy and one Bobby. And Osei ni age, offered. But level of what drew, keeping such players, and a home off the game, home. So it's more like, as you are spending Sikano, but ni ana ye pay free, but the entire the pay free, Paldi, Yankasa. We should blame ourselves because such a name I would team and you can so call off. I'm not rusty. Okay, the game against Bechem United, the Tumpo Eshegun. It was from the side, and a ball lead to the boxer Omutimi Akoshe. So personally, I'm not too happy about the situation. And if the opportunity is somewhere else for him, say, obey me as I already discovered the former, I think there is a plus. He's a bright talent. But as to say issues, we shouldn't name whatever happened. And discipline there, I don't subscribe to. But whatever happened, I'm on a form now back to the point, say, you need free team. I think that might be serious. I will hassle folk. Now, Newton care about Evans. You see, me who Evans were, I think, Tema youth. Those days, omo the ball ne ba. This is what I want to do. Nyesi abedru ye san pass ya kwachi. Oba to execute ni opes ode whether take ons oba ebeye ni. But watching him, say 3 seasons ago, Kotoko no ewo Tema youth. But sika omo boy now outrageous. And finally, or joining Samates and Omokoje trophy no. But injury ne buy no. I think there was a terrible injury. Or share the length in the coin na there ahan. But Ghana League na say like wingers say we need more of that passive wingers are more expansive etimi ateki opponents on saade ne ye free now
last season on it the refugio
yes
and now Steven Dew omomi ensa pa ne wingers amoso mu say hawa
yes
for draw for mediema
yes and sana who Peter Amidu later stage of the league and also performance no a cost but real threat from the wings no a free game no send a new tika minimum state but if he's a player fancy still or fit I think he can offer a lot especially for us of this is Yoshua Hasa and Mauli Wayuna the savior of us this season because attack now near Hamza Newton Kai from the start of the season said House of Folk will need more than just Hamza. Somebody to help him up front. When you said, you know, if he said he's a youngster, and out of the brilliance, you know, as a horizon term, into expectation, will be huge. So, with such a talent as Evans, Unya no wings, now Unya Hamza, any other winger, or the other side, Kakarimo Abba, but I want to me my a reason to believe on more craft and say going forward, and has war. Deadly wingers be a given time. So such names, you know, and I was a polisher. You know. But he will need time, he will need a manager of better trust, you know, because defensive duties in this role. I don't need game, you know. Defensive duties in this role. But you don't expect him to obey more of the defensive work. One thing about our local league is that coaches need to be in equal measure. But any players in on field, don't bet more be in equal measure. It will be a team no map up to support the person on the field of play. And he's such a player. I feel say if the reports anything to go by and indeed has will interest this season the who has to focus they will need quality additions. And Evans one of those names me personally I recommend. If and only if say state in terms of injury situation BBI clear obetimi anya ne endurance levels no I was through ahead of Omo next campaign because this season the Akosono can't afford to continue next season because I call for 2 seasons running. Last season Omo the 14th on the league table. This season Rebebi Omoda, so they need to add up and he is a quality player.
Whoa, Match Steve, Madam say new Steve Afeima and Michael ne the entire production. Remember na yene Semens Vita her